Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing like a little get ready with me, testing some new makeup out. I just want to like hang out, chill, test some new products out with you guys. I feel like my last few videos were a little on the shorter side, and I hear you guys, a lot of you were saying you like longer videos. So hopefully this edits down to a longer video, maybe, hopefully. I am really excited to test a lot of these products out. Lord knows there's like at least 50 new foundations on the market, and I'm trying to test as many as I possibly can. I have like 6 on my vanity, but the only one I haven't really like tested yet or tried at all is a new Milk Makeup stick foundation. So this is gonna be like a first impression. So without further ado, let's just get into the makeup. So I don't really have a new primer to test out, which I think is a good thing because I don't really want to use a new primer with a new foundation. I kind of wanted to see what the foundation does. So I put on my Farsali liquid glass a few moments ago and let that sink in. Now let's move on to the foundation. So Milk Makeup sent me 4 shades of this foundation. I picked the 2 that were the closest. I have the shade Buff and Shell. I'm going to do like a swipe of both of them on my cheek just so we can see which one matches better. I'm going to start with the shade Buff. So let's do a little swipe. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Shell right next to it. Ooh, I kind of like Shell. It's a little bit warmer. I feel like both I can get away with, and I can even mix the 2. But I think I'm going to go into Shell just so I don't look too pale. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to go ahead and continue on this side of my face. It has like the most subtle spa-like scent, which I really like. All right, I think I'm gonna start off with a brush. This is my Sigma F82. I think I've had this brush for a good like 9 years. And I'm gonna buff this into the skin. Ooh, it blends really nicely and it looks super pretty on the skin. So that's like the initial application. I still see a lot of my skin peeking through. I would say this is a very light medium coverage. Like I do have a lot more like scarring and redness on my face than usual, but this is actually not bad and it looks so beautiful on the skin. It's actually like a very like undetectable foundation. It looks very natural, which I love. I am gonna go over a few areas of my face with just a little bit more of the foundation and just see how it builds up. Instead of buffing the foundation, I'm just going to tap it just so I get a little bit more coverage in those areas. This looks lovely on the skin. Of course, I still have some things peeking through in my skin, but I can always go back and add like a full coverage concealer on top of those small areas. But overall, my skin looks flawless. It looks even, it's beautiful, it's natural. It doesn't look like I have makeup on my skin, which is fantastic. And mind blown, this color is literally the same exact color of my face. So for this side of my face, I'm going to try it with a sponge. Something tells me I'm going to like the brush a little bit better because, I don't know, stick foundations, I usually prefer a brush so I can really buff it into my skin. It's a lot quicker and I get like a lot of coverage. I'm going to just pounce my sponge. I don't hate it with the sponge. It actually looks equally as beautiful. Like it blends out really nicely. I do feel like I still get a little bit more coverage with the brush side, but that's definitely expected. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more and just build this side up a little bit too. I am gonna go back to my brush though and just kind of add that second layer. I'm gonna move on to concealer. I don't think I have like a brand new concealer, but I'm gonna go into a brand new tube of the Milk Makeup concealer. I love this concealer so much. I'm gonna take the shade Porcelain. Let's see if this is not too light. Oh, this is really light. Okay, we're gonna go back into Fair. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of Fair, which is generally the shade I use. I was just like, let me try something new, you know? I'm gonna add a little bit of the concealer just to spot conceal. The skin looks super pretty. Of course, it's not full coverage. I still see a lot of things peeking through on my skin, but it looks gorgeous. Like it doesn't look like I have anything on. It doesn't look like I have makeup. It's very smooth. It has like that natural luminous glow to it, but it doesn't feel greasy, heavy, cakey, dry. It's not clinging. Even my blemishes, it's not like clinging onto it and making it look dry. It just looks stunning. So before I set my face with powder, I want to try this Kaja Beauty cream blush, and this is so freaking cute. The top twists off. It's like a little hard heart sponge, and the bottom opens up and it's like a little cushion blush. I haven't tried this before, and I'm a little nervous with cream blushes over powder, so I'm gonna do it before I set my face. But this is so cute because you kind of just like dip the heart, it coats it. Oh my god, I'm so nervous all of a sudden. And then you put on your cheek. So before I do the other side, let me blend this out because I have no idea what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna blend this out with my sponge. Oh, okay. I was a little bit nervous, but it's actually blending out quite nicely. It does have some pigment to it. Like, it doesn't completely like disappear into the skin. Oh, but it's so pretty. Oh, I really like that. Go ahead and do the other side. I really like this a lot, down to the color, to the formula, the blendability. Like, it's very user-friendly. I was a little bit nervous, but I think it looks gorgeous. So for my powder, I don't have like a brand new loose translucent powder. I know that there is a few new ones on the market, like from Anastasia and stuff like that, but I feel like I don't need to go buy like 500 more loose powders because I already have so many. And I feel like it's not like very exciting. I feel like one loose powder is just like the other loose powder, even though maybe they're not the same loose powders. There are a lot of different, I am rambling, my God. I haven't used this in a while. This is the Milk Makeup loose powder. This is what I'm gonna use today. I feel like why not stick with the Milk Makeup complexion? So yeah, that goes a little in my lid. I'm gonna take it with my sponge and press it into my skin. I really do not remember this powder at all. It's been a while. I don't know why I stopped using it. I don't think I didn't like it. I know I don't like the sifter on top. It kind of has like one of these like cloth sifter situations. I kind of like took the top thing off, but I think I might just take the whole sifter out as a whole. But the powder itself, I remember actually really liking. I guess just like the packaging kept me from using it because it was like not as convenient as my other ones. But we shall see how it is today. I'm gonna gently dust away all the excess powder. Why do I look so much paler? Okay, I really like the complexion so far. It's so pretty and smooth, and I can still see the blush peeking through, like it didn't completely disappear. This is the LC setting powder in the shade Light. I usually like to go into this, swirl it, and kind of like warm up my skin just so it's not so flat. I like to add a little bit of dimension. I really like this powder. Like the first like two colors underneath the eyes and stuff look stunning. I really wish that they had like single color pans. I don't know if this is new, but I just got a package from Rimmel and this was in it. This is the Sun Bronze 22 bronzer. So I'm just gonna use this. I've never tried it before, so even if it's not new, it's new to me. I'm gonna take a really small amount. It says natural bronzer, so oh, it's actually quite easy to use. Like, it's not very overwhelming. Like, I feel like you can pick up a lot and it just blends out really nicely. So I guess natural bronzer is true. The color's actually really nice too. It's not like super neutral or like cool tone, but I think this is like a nice warm for me where it does not look orange. Let's stick with the drugstore for a moment, shall we? This blush is also from Rimmel. It's the Maxi blush in the shade Third Base. Okay, Rimmel. I love these Maxi blushes from Rimmel. They are beautiful. They're really good at drugstore blushes. I have a matte shade in my drawer I use all the time. I forgot the name. That's useful. Welcome to my channel. This one kind of has like a sheen to it. Let's try it out. The swatch of it on the back of my hand, it does not look super intense. It does have some color and a slight glow to it, so it actually might be really, really pretty on the cheek. We'll never know till we put it on. Did something happen? Oh, okay, I see it. It's very subtle. I feel like since we already have a little bit of blush, it's kind of just enhancing it. Oh, I see it. Okay, it's enhancing what we already got. It's very subtle blush tone, but I do see the sheen it's giving, but it's not like a highlighter effect where like a lot of glowy blushes do look like highlighters with a lot of pink in it. So this is actually quite pretty. Okay, so my Bataria died, which was very rude, but we are back. Time for highlighter. I'm really excited because Milk Makeup came out with brand new highlighters. There's 4 shades. These are the 2 that kind of like suit my skin tone. So we have the shade Lit and the shade Iced. Gorgeous. Look how metallic they look. Oh, so pretty. I actually have used these. I took them to Seattle and Vancouver with me because I could not resist. I personally like to mix these 2 shades together, so I have a little bit of like that neutral pinky tone and then I have a little bit of gold going on, best of both worlds. So I'm going to start off with the gold shade, which was called Iced. Okay, why did nobody tell me my lips look disgusting? Totally ruined the highlight experience. I could literally bathe in this highlighter. It is so freaking beautiful. I feel like I'm pretty content with the shade Iced, but I'm gonna take a little bit of Lit and I'm just gonna pop that right in here just for a little extra something, because why not? Oh, I'm happy. I don't really have anything new for my brows, so I'm just gonna do them really quick. Nothing to see here, the usual. Now it is time for the eyes. A little ASMR situation. I've always been super intrigued by ASMR, and I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy some forms of it. So yeah, I'm gonna be using the new Persona Identity 2 palette. So this is the second palette to the first Identity palette, which I absolutely love this. It's a beautiful palette, such buttery shades. It's stunning. Like, I keep this on the top where like my most reach for palettes. Fantastic. So I am very excited to use this. Now I did get to test out 2 eyeshadows. They sent me 2 like little samples to create a look, which is like 2 colors, but I'm excited to put the rest of the test. I don't know what look I'm gonna be creating, but we're gonna be doing something. I'm starting off with the shade Kind, which is a nice like matte bone shade. I love applying shades like this to my brow, kind of like setting my lid with it, kind of creating like a base. For my first crease color, I'm gonna go into this really pretty soft brown. It's called Loyal. I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade Passionate. It's kind of like a matte terracotta shade. It has a lot of like warmth in it. Ooh, oh my gosh. Ooh, imagine this just like all over the lid. That's a pretty color, but I think I want to use like one of the shimmers on my lid, so another day. You know what I just realized? I was actually wearing this palette in 2 of my last videos. I had this yellow gold shade Unique all over my lid, and then I used a shade Brave as like a wing liner. I got so many questions about that look, like what I was wearing, and that's what it was. I'm gonna take a little bit of Brave and start deepening up the crease a little. I kind of want to get this like a really nice smoky brown eye. I'm like really into these shades right now. These shadows are amazing. Like, she does such a good job with her formula. They're beyond buttery and like creamy smooth. They blend perfectly, and they're so pigmented, but not so pigmented where you have like a bunch of powder fallout on your face. Like, I don't have any fallout. I'm always really nervous when it comes to black, but I think I'm gonna take a little bit of black. It's called Limitless. I'm taking that on a smaller brush. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna very gently stamp. Oh my god. I'm gonna stamp this and then go back and blend it. I'm going back to that really fluffy brush we used for like all the other shadows, and I'm going to start like swirling that into the black and blend it with the other colors. I really like that terracotta color mixed with like the black and the browns. Like, this is such a beautiful like color combination. So this is like green. We do like green. This is the bronze. Oh, this bronze is stunning. Would I be so basic if I just did the bronze? I'm feeling like this like dark smoky brown eye, and then we have like this color. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of I'm going for the bronze, which is not what you usually want to say. You want to go for the gold, but today we're going for the bronze. I'm gonna apply it with a brush first. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I completely forgot about the shade Honest right here. This is also like a metallic shade, and it's a really pretty like peachy metallic. I am going to pop this on the inner corners of my eyes just to like brighten the look a little. Oh, well, that is interesting. It kind of has like a pinky reflect to it. I'm also taking a very little amount of this. Oh, that is stunning. Oh my god. And applying it under my brow bone. Wow, okay, little goes a long way. That's so pretty. It has like such a pretty pink shift to it. I'm gonna take this emerald green shade. It's called Driven, and I'm going to apply this on my lower lash line. So once I laid the color down, I'm just gonna take a clean blending brush and just smoke this out so we have like no edges. I already know I'm gonna be using this palette tons. Like, this is beautiful. So you guys know I don't always wear liner in all of my looks, and normally I'd probably throw on some mascara to finish off this look because it's like super intense and smoky. But we kind of have like a new liner situation to test out, which I'm like kind of nervous and also excited about. So this is from Kaja Beauty, and this is the wing stamp. So it's double-sided for each side of your eye, so left and right, and it's basically a little stamp. You take it, you stamp it on your eye, and then you use the little liquid liner to just connect it. I don't think I've used something like this before, and I'm very, very nervous about making them even? Does it work? Is it gonna be a fail? Are we gonna ruin this look? I hope not. Did I do it? Do I go over it again? Oh no, I probably shouldn't. Okay, I think I went a little too like high. Okay, interesting. I guess I need to match it, so. No, it's crooked. I feel like I have so much eyeshadow on that it's like not stamping fully, but I definitely, that is crooked. So I'm going to have to fix it with the liner. The liner I actually did give a try already, and it's really nice. Like, it's super black and it dries like on my hand low-key kind of matte, which is very interesting. So oh boy, I'm gonna connect this, see what happens. This is why I can't do liner on camera. I can't just go like woohoo. My eyes are like super wrinkly, like I need to like stretch my lid. Don't stretch your lid because you get wrinkles like that, but I do it. I'll get wrinkles, don't worry. I'll sacrifice myself. Let me do my wings real quick. I'll be right back. This is the wing situation, a little more dramatic than I was anticipating. So big I could probably fly with them. I also went ahead and lined my waterline with the Milk Makeup Longwear Gel Eyeliner in the shade CEO, I believe. Yes, CEO. These eyeliners are bomb. I've had them for a while now and I always use them. They are so creamy. They glide onto your waterline. You don't have to pull or tug or do anything, and they're super pigmented. So we are going to finish off the eyes with mascara. Oh shit. This is the Stila Magnum XXX mascara. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara has been one of my all-time favorite mascaras for a long time. We drifted off to an accent. What happened? I'm excited to try this out. I have not even looked at the wand of this yet, but just based off the name and the packaging, it's going to be huge. Well, I'll be damned. That is quite large. That is a very big wand. It's very interesting. It's kind of like she's got a bit of a booty. She has an hourglass figure. I swear mascara gets better over time. Like, the formula right now is too new. It's too liquidy. I need it to get a little bit like chunkier, and then it starts just becoming more beautiful on the eyelashes. But I can already tell that this is gonna be so good because my lashes look beautiful with like one coat of this super new liquidy formula. It's a really big wand, but I'm not really having like problems with applying it or getting it everywhere. I feel like it just kind of hugs the lashes really nicely. Let's go with a second application and see how it builds. Is this my new favorite mascara? Quite possibly yes. It is so good. Like, I'm wearing quite a dark smoky eye and a thick liner, so it's kind of like hard to see, but my lashes are so long and they're like curled. Like, they're going up to heaven. Can you guys see? Like, oh my goodness, that is so good. Doing the lower lashes with a wand this size is a little trickier, so we gotta bust out the weird facial expressions and really hope we don't get the face. Alright, so this is the final eye look. I absolutely love how the eyes came out. It's super smoky and sultry, and it just makes your eyes look like super sexy because of all like the deepness and the dark in the waterline as well. Like, I love it. I'm a fan right now. I feel like the wing stamp, I want to try that without eyeshadow and just like really master it, but I think it's actually a really cool idea. It wasn't a complete fail. I feel like it's just because I just need to practice like one more time and I think I'll be okay at it. But lastly, for the lips, I have a bunch of new liquid lipsticks from Feral Cosmetics and I'm very excited about these. Her formula is bomb. I don't know what color I want to wear. I feel like I'm leaning towards this like really deep mauve color. It was either that or nude, but I feel like, does anybody else do that? Like, you just hold a lip product to your lips like this? I just gotta envision it. I'm really feeling this color, but what I might do is take a little bit of this nude one and like pop that on the middle. We'll see if it looks good, who knows. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Currant Mood. Alright, so that pretty much finishes off the look, which I absolutely love. I think everything came out beautiful. The complexion looks really pretty. I think the only complexion product that I was like, meh, was the Rimmel blush. Not that it's a bad product or I don't like it. I was just expecting like more of a blush, whereas this is more of a blush topper. I feel like I just see more of the Kaja blush peeking through, which also the Kaja blush, amazing, so easy to use. I will definitely be using that again. I actually really did enjoy the Rimmel bronzer, so I will definitely be using this again. And the Milk highlighters, oh my god, like these are just so beautiful and stunning. Like, oh, they feel so good, so creamy. Like the formula on these is very silky. Like I'm a really big fan of these, so yay Milk. So far I'm quite impressed with this Milk foundation. Like the way it looks on my skin, I'm very, very happy with it. Like it looks stunning. I hope that it wears nicely and it lasts long. I am gonna try to wear my foundation for as long as I can tonight. I have some errands to run, but if I don't end up coming back or putting a little clip in here to show you what my skin looks like at the end of the night, this is really awkward if I don't end up doing that. Then I will leave you guys a note in the description bar down below, so please check that out if you guys are interested to see how I felt about the foundation. With all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Of course, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, mesijesibeauty, Instagram, MAKEUPBYJESI. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so before you go. I would appreciate it so very much. And also hit that little bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. With all that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!